Hello, friends. So we're just gonna chat. Well, I said my Diet Coke. I am learning tarot. Ah, oracle cards, and I have never felt so excited and like in vibration with my life. For those of you that don't know, I am going through like some sort of spiritual awakening, and this is kind of how it went. So we had to put my cat down on Tuesday last week, and sorry, I'm like looking at my like makeup. I'm not good at doing makeup. I'm really not good, but I still try because I want to feel pretty. Like I feel beautiful in my own skin, but sometimes I want to like feel bougie and like glam and like pretty, you know? Anyway, so I swear I'm going through some sort of spiritual awakening. So I'm looking into tarot, looking into oracles, and I'm wanting to do a Reiki course. I just get so excited talking about it because like it makes me so happy. Like it just feels so in tune and in alignment with like my life. But anyway, back to I'm like all over the place right now. Back to um back to what I was saying about my spiritual awakening. Yes. So I started like it's been like coming for some time. Like I've definitely been getting like signs and synchronicities and like just like I know something's been coming. I know something's been like on the verge of happening. And so last Tuesday we put my cat down, and very hard, very difficult. Like that was my cat for 15 years. I'm going to start crying. No, I can't because I have makeup on. But she was my baby. She was my first baby. And the next day, the Wednesday, I'm just like I was actually researching tarot and oracle and like Reiki and like all that kind of stuff. And I hear a knock at the door, or well, the doorbell rang. And so I go upstairs because I was in this room. I go upstairs and I open the front door and there's flowers. And so I bring the flowers in and I read the note and it's from my best friend. But I look at the time and it's exactly 24 hours after Tiki like got put down, and I like to think that like it was like her that was kind of like divinely orchestrating all of this. And like I know that sounds crazy. You know what? No, if I believe it, so freaking be it. Like but anyway, like I just felt like it was her, and like it was a sign from her that I'm kind of like doing the right thing. So I'm gonna explore my spirituality. I'm gonna explore. I feel like I feel like I'm meant to do great things. I do so much. Like, not just on like a self level or like a family level or a friend level, but like in this universe, I think I'm supposed to do something big. And like, I don't know what that is. Like, I don't know anything about it. And like, it's weird because like I've always been someone who is very like, oh my god, there's something in my eye. Did I just blink my contact out? Ah! Oh, frick. Ah! Okay, well, anyway. I'm very much a person that's always been like about science and facts and logic, and I'm just kind of at a point where like I'm just gonna make zero sense. Like I'm gonna make sense of nothingness. And I am gonna make sense of the things that don't make sense. And I'm gonna look for signs, and I am gonna look for synchronicities, and I'm gonna look for angel numbers, and I'm gonna do all the things because I'm passionate about it. Like, it's so cool if you think about it, and it's so interesting, and I think personally that like there's a lot for me to learn here, and I think I can make this part of my life. And like I'm coming from a place of like I genuinely thought I was like manic at first, because yeah, last Wednesday I took that as a sign, but I was literally scream crying on the floor in my kitchen, and all of a sudden this sense of like calmness came over me, and then I felt like I was on drugs. Like, I don't know how else to explain that. Like, not like crazy drugs. I felt like I was euphoric, and so I was like, holy shit, I'm sending myself into like a bipolar manic state. And I was for a split second I was like, oh, my doctors were wrong, I don't have depression, I'm bipolar. And I was like, I knew it. And like, I didn't know it. I have depression. Like, I just have depression. Like, I've been hypomanic a couple times, but like not in the last 3 to 5 years. No, that's a lie. 3 to 4 years. But I like, my mom came home. I went to go pick up my mom from work. She came home. I'm talking to her. I'm like, hey, so I think maybe I'm manic. And she goes, no, you're not. And I was like, okay, so now hear me out. I was like, I think I'm having a spiritual awakening. And she looks at me, and she goes, yeah, maybe. And I'm like, don't play this game. Like, I genuinely think I'm having a spiritual awakening. And she goes, no, you're probably right. And I was like, I deep dove into this. And it's like, spiritual awakenings are not something that happen to everyone. They happen like a few times to some people. They don't happen at all to other people. And I heard this analogy, and it's like a caterpillar becoming a butterfly. And so the caterpillar, where I'm at in my life is where the caterpillar is when it realizes it's butterfly. And so like, I don't resonate with my past life anymore. I don't resonate with the addiction. I don't resonate with the mental illness. I don't resonate with any of that. Like, I don't resonate with who I was. I don't resonate with what I stood for. I don't resonate with who I was with. Like, I don't resonate with my previous to this experience life. And I'm like just kind of like coming to terms with the fact that like the way and the direction where my life is going is going to be absolutely beautiful and breathtaking and spiritual and magical, and like all the things. So that's kind of where I'm at. I'm ready to deep dive, and like I have since not felt on drugs. It like happened for like a little bit, but I don't feel like I'm on drugs anymore. I feel in like a higher vibrational state, but I don't feel like I'm like God. And I didn't feel like I was God, but I was on my way to thinking I was God. One of my in one of my manic states, I don't like talking about this very often, but I thought I was the next Katniss Everdeen, and that was pretty scary. And like, but this was like not a scary experience, so that's why I'm like, I think it was actually a spiritual awakening and not manic psychosis, because I was calm. And that's the thing my mom kept bringing up, was like, you're not manic because you're so calm. She's like, I know when you're manic. I know when you're hypomanic. Like, you are chaotic. And she's like, you're not the chaos that I see. You're not, like, everything is fine with you. You're just feeling this way. But she's like, you're talking about it and you're, like, feeling it and you're letting the emotions run through you. And she's like, that is normal. And I was like, is it, like, normal for, like, everyone? And she's like, well, no. And she's like, I do think you're going through a spiritual awakening. But that's kind of where I'm at right now, is I'm in the middle of my spiritual awakening. I'm just kind of riding the wave. I'm living in the now. I'm riding the wave. Whatever life throws at me, I will deal with accordingly. So excited for this next chapter of my life, quite honestly. I don't know. I just feel like I haven't been on here in a while, so I should film. But yeah, I've learned about the Magician card, and I've learned about the High Priestess card so far, and I'm gonna have to refer back to my notes quite a bit, but that's okay. So yeah, well, anyway, I'm gonna go and learn more about the tarot deck, but I love you all. Have a good day. Bye.